Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Well guys, the old Mustang's kind of been sitting and my son's lining things up for this still. And I guess this is going to be what he's going to wind up putting in this car. And yeah, Power Glide. And it has a 400 turbo in it now. So we should be good to go with the trans. I know a lot of guys, when it comes to the Fords, you don't like mixing the parts and you would rather stay true to your brand. But one of the things I wanted to discuss with you guys is this. The Ford transmissions are having a lot of problems getting parts, especially for the pump. So that's to be considered. When you can't get parts for something, then that makes it a real bad situation. If you're trying to go out racing and the car's just sitting, well, I don't know about you fellas, but that's one thing that really irks me, especially when you see everybody out. But the transmission plays one of the biggest parts. I mean, we have to think about all it goes through, especially when you're making big power and the heat that goes through that transmission, and especially with all the power people's making today. I mean, it's insane to think what these transmissions absorb. But I got a little story. My cousin just called me a few weeks ago and said he was looking for a pump for a C4. And I tried to talk him into going to check out a GM transmission and telling them to switch over. I said, because you really have reached your limit with that transmission anyway. He's making big power now. And he said he was already up to a lot of money with that transmission. So it's like this here. He found out that the converter's full of metal and the transmission needs everything. So what's he supposed to do? He said to me, it will cost me a lot of money to change over to a GM Trans. Well, sometimes you have to bite the bullet on that. And that's really the only way to go, to be honest, fellas, as far as looking at things, as far as what kind of power you can make with these transmissions, the GMs. Once you do the right stuff to them, they hold up. And I mean, you know, you do have to change over. You got to have the different bell housing would have to be cut off and modified to go with the Ford. And cross mount, of course. But once you have that all set up, you're good to go. So I just wanted to make people aware that maybe are on the fence thinking, do I want to go with the GM style trans? Do I want to put a Power Glide in? That's something to think about, guys, is when you can't get parts for something, well, that drives me crazy, fellas. So I just wanted to put that out there and let you guys know that has been a problem for a while, and it's not getting better. It's getting worse. So anybody that's running a Ford type transmission, I just wanted to put that out there for you guys, because if you have experienced that, well, you will eventually have that problem. unless there's a company that steps up and starts remanufacturing this stuff, then we're stuck. And, well, we're stuck as long as we don't want to put a GM Trans in. If you want to bite the bullet and you have the money to change over, that's surely what I would do. So, anyway, guys, I appreciate you stopping in and checking me out. All you new subscribers, I want to thank you. And I want to thank all you guys one more time for getting me past the 500 mark, fellas. I appreciate it so much. But fellas, have a good night. And I do hope this helps somebody out. Take care, guys.